Hey guys, personal intro today for my Cactus of the Day video. So tonight my uncle passed away, my uncle Friedel, and I just want to say I'm very sorry. We haven't been close, he's over 70, 72 he was, and we haven't seen each other often, mostly because I am like a very private person and all, doing a lot in my garden and yeah. Haven't seen him in a while and I regret it now, but I just want to say farewell, Friedel. You will be missed. So let's get started with the Cactus of the Day video. Let's have a look. So, doors open and now we will have a little checkup. So they are too close. I mean, that's a fact. This one has problems here. They will be repotted in the next as soon as the season starts. I'm just waiting for the season to finally begin, to the temperatures to get to the point where I can safely move something outside for repotting and all. Right now when I open the door, I always need to keep the temperature in view. Right now it's 12 degrees Celsius, so that's not a problem. But we just had frost a few days ago, like I don't know, maybe even yesterday. Then this one will be dumped, but I want to give it a chance. If I cut it in spring, it will probably heal, but if I cut it now, it will not. Yeah, and apart from that, the plants look good, but all are dehydrated and I need to put in a lot of water now. I will start spraying the seedlings on the shelves and I will try removing everything that isn't healthy or that is problematic or gone, So I get a little bit more space in the greenhouse now in the next days. But I'm very relieved that so many of the plants got through the winter the way they did. Last year I was completely exhausted and I just moved plants into the greenhouse and I'm happy with it. I mean, there are problems because they stand too close. I will try to solve that. I will try to build another greenhouse. And I sort out a good greenhouse of plants every year just from the stuff that I'm sowing out, But I'm not like I can put in like all the hours that it takes to sell something, sell live plants. I can't do that. I'm just too health is a problem for me. It's not that I can't, do stuff, but there's a limit, and it's a hard limit now. I had decided that I will draw hard limits in the future, and I will keep it like the work and all that at a tolerable level. I will film, and I will mostly film. We will do the whole season together, and that's what I will mainly do. And that's already a lot of work, so that needs to be enough for now. So I can have time to really do the videos the way I want to. Because right now, I'm like the way I'm talking into the camera and all. You need to have the mind space to do it. You need to be like clear in mind. You do not have to. You cannot be in constant like fight against. Every week you have to have a battle against another bill that has to be paid and all. So yeah, in the future, I will focus on actually documenting my work, my breeding. I have become a good breeder, and the next years will show it with all the seedlings that are out there now. And this is a great experiment, a great moment to just document the life of a cactus breeder. I don't know if it has been done the way I do it, a little bit more personal. I want to go away from just showing like flower stuff without comment and all. When I do something, I want to have like an idea behind it. I want to do more like videos about actually caring for plants and all stuff like this, and we will do pollinations the whole season. Yeah, but I need to find a way to scale it back a little bit so I can continue doing that. So yeah, let's go into the other greenhouse now. Yeah, and in this greenhouse I'm actually happy too. Apart from the fact that the space isn't there, you know, I just don't have the space that I would like to want, that I would want to have. Might see a problem over there, like this at the base. I'm not sure. This doesn't look normal to me. It's like a sunburn probably, and this could become a huge problem. I've seen the sun. The sun was strong in the greenhouse, and I've seen it. But I also think they need to deal with it. You know, if a plant is too weak to take the sun, it's its own problem. I have so many cacti, and I need the space. You know, but of course I try to, like, prevent anything that I can do to prevent problems. But they also need all the sunlight they can get to flower maximum, like to have maximum flower power. You know, so I can't start like with shade cloth now. I mean, I could, sure, but they would have fewer flowers most likely. I mean, it's hard to measure. You know, how do you want to measure? I mean, I could do one season with shade cloth and another one without, but I'm too old to change now. Even if even if it were like, you know, so yeah, that's what I would do. Like keeping a close eye on this base. I don't like that. This is a Gräser hybrid, but I already have too many of them. You know, it's not that I don't worry about losing plants, but once you have reached a point where you need to scale back, you don't see things that you see it a little bit more relaxed. You know, is relaxedly a word? I don't know, but you know what I mean. You know the risks of losing plants. You know the benefits of things you do. You know the risk that comes with it, and then you need to make a decision. And in this case, this huge Gräser hybrid that hasn't flowered in 2 years, it needs to fight if it wants to keep a spot in the greenhouse, and I think it will. This could turn into a really bad infection, but very often they get sunburn and heal it. This is a Candicans hybrid, and they should normally take full sun without a problem. But the sun was suddenly strong for a day or two. If you are really worried, you can put up shade cloths in times like that. But I just don't have, like, I don't know. There's a limit. So let's go inside here. Oh. Yeah, this is okay. This one has rebounced a little bit. Very relieved to see it, like, getting thicker again. Because last year, to send out some seeds to the community, this one flowered so much that and set so much fruit that it's had lost a lot of, like, weight, a lot of water and a lot of nutrients, despite the fact that it was getting watered all the time. So now it needs a season to recover. I hope it doesn't flower this year, because if it does, I will probably remove the flowers. Yeah, apart from that, in here, I mean, there's problems everywhere, but there's also stuff that will be solved once you start watering. A few seedlings here and there get thrown away. That's not a problem. That's okay, you know. And apart from that, this plant here has a problem. This one, I will remove it completely this year, I think, because it has been. I've been doing this for years now, where I cut it and then it heals and it comes back. This is just not a healthy plant, and I want to discard it in the next. As soon as it's time to bring them outside, I will, you know, remove, like, the whole thing, and then I will leave it in the sun and leave it up to natural selection if it will make it or not, you know. And in here, there's so much potential, but once again, I need to do a lot of repotting and all the work that belongs, that connects to having a collection. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is the walkthrough for now, because I will continue working inside the house now. I have repotting of seedlings to do. and I'm starting with the watering. So I might go out again later just to spray the seedling shelves, because they are the most sensitive, the smallest and weakest, and they need the most care right now in the colder months of spring now. I mean, it's spring, right? I mean, winter seems to be pretty much over. So getting started with the watering now.